guys, welcome back to another video of Lil Scratches. Today we will be continuing our mini crewmate animation that we started 3 months ago. Anyways guys, let's get started. Before we get started, I want to show you what we have done in the previous part. So in the previous part, what we did is we made the animation, we made a working animation, and we also added the sad crew, which is a black and white image which adds depth of sadness. So anyways guys, in this video we will be adding a thumbnail and also a tear, the cry if the crewmate dies. And we will also add a note in the end if we have some time. So let's get started without any further delay. So what we are going to do is we are going to add the sad crew image inside the animations tab, inside the animation costumes tab. So can I do like this? I can't. So what we'll do is we'll go to the costumes. We will then grab this costume and put that in animations. Now we'll head over to animations and go all the way down. We'll find our imgonline.com. That is the name of the website in which we converted the color to black and white. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drag this on top till this costume number is 47. So I'll just pause the video and so guys, now I've brought this costume up to number 48. Sorry, that was number 48. I said 47 by mistake. Anyways, now we got our animation costumes ready. What are we going to do is we're going to add the sound. So I have the sound in my backpack right here, Goodbye to a World. And what I'm going to do is I will just mute this side and then add the sound. You will not hear the sound right now because I've muted my tab, but it should work for you anyways. The reason why I muted the tab is otherwise, if I don't, YouTube will copyright me and I will end up giving money to YouTube. So anyways, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this. Since we have now added the black and white image. Where is the black and white image? Yep, 48. What are we gonna do is we're gonna wait for 10 seconds at the start of the animation so that the sound just syncs up with the animation. So what are we going to do now is going to say when the green flag is clicked, we're going to show and then we're going to play or we're going to start sound Goodbye to a World. Okay, you might be asking me, what is the difference between start sound, Goodbye to a World and play sound Until Dawn? So what this will do, what start sound does is that it'll just start the sound and continue the script under it. What play sound does is it will play the sound and waits until the song completes and then execute the code which comes after it. To give you an example, let's just say after the sound I want to hide the animation. So if I put play sound Until Done and then I hide, as you can see, I'll get rid of this. As you can see, it's not hiding because we need to wait for the sound to complete. But if I put start sound Goodbye to a World and then hide, it hides because it starts the sound and the next moment it executes the code behind it. After it, I mean. So now we will put start sound goodbye to a world. Let's show that. And we're gonna switch the costume to the first costume. So there we go. And as I told you, we need to wait for 10 seconds to make the sound sync up with the animation. We're gonna put a repeat loop after this and saying repeat 46 times because we need this. Oh my god, I have to go every time after this. So why am I saying we need to repeat 46 times is after this we need to pause for a while and then show this. So it's gonna be like he dies and then after some time the black and white image shows up. So we're gonna do repeat 46 and we're gonna wait 0.035 seconds. That's a big number. Actually, that's a small number. It's just that it has 3 decimal places. And we're gonna click and we're gonna say next costume. So it's gonna wait for a particular time and then it's gonna switch to the next costume. What will happen if we click on only next costume is it's gonna be like, yeah, it's fast. So to make that slow, this is what we do. So without the wait, it's gonna look like this. And with the wait, it's gonna look like this. So let's continue. So after we are done with this code, we need to wait for 1 second and we need to make sure this guy shows up. The black and white. I can't keep scrolling down again and again. The black and white image shows up. So what are we gonna do is we're gonna wait 1 second. Next costume, that is after 47, we get 48, which is the black and white image. And then we wait for 4 seconds and we're gonna once again click on next costume. Oops, no. Next, just a moment. Yeah, after this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue the code. Yeah, I said next costume by mistake. We're gonna repeat 57 times. Because according to my calculation, after this, there are 57 costumes left. So we're gonna do the same thing. Repeat 57, wait 0.035 and next costume. After this, now let's just play the script and see whether it works. And it's giving it a wait, 10 seconds. Yep, there we go. And he dies. And then this thingy shows up. And then after 4 seconds, yep, it should continue. So at this point, it just came back to its own stage. So let's see what went wrong there. We'll switch our costume to the black and white costume. I think it's 48. Oh no, it's IMG Online. Yeah, whatever. And now we're gonna do this. So it's gonna do that. And it went back. So let's try doing 56 now. And let's see. Yep, there we go. So it's actually 56. So we're gonna wait for 4 seconds. We're gonna repeat 56 times. Next costume, wait 0.035. And at this point, the crewmate starts crying. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna broadcast cry. Broadcast a new message called cry. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a new sprite and we'll call that Tears. So at the Tears bit, what are we gonna do is we're gonna have this. I have my costumes here already, so I'm gonna import that. So what this says is, Dad, when are you coming back? And then there's a teardrop which falls. It's gonna be like yep. So what are we gonna do is we're gonna make it go to a position like this, and what are we gonna do is, let's say when the green flag is clicked we're gonna set the ghost effect to 100 because we don't want it to be showing at that time, and we show. Yep, we show after we set the ghost effect. Now it will not be shown because the ghost effect is 100. You know, sometimes if you have seen ghost movies, sometimes the ghost is invisible, sometimes it's transparent, sometimes it's opaque, and stuff like that. So we're gonna set the ghost effect to 100, meaning it's completely hidden, but it's still there. As in, when you see ghost movies, it appears to be not there, but it's still there. That doesn't make sense, so let's continue. We're gonna say, when I receive cry, okay, we'll just make the 0 for now. We want to see where do we want to place the Dad, when are you coming back bit. Let me try playing around with some things and I'll get back to you with the coordinates. So guys, I have just found out the coordinates. It's 16 and 25. So we're gonna add the coordinates right there. So when you click on cry, then they show up right here. Now if cry is broadcasted, then we switch to the first costume, which is Dad. You can't see it right now, but if I change this color to black, you can see that it says Dad. The Dad right here. So now what are we gonna do is we're gonna wait 1 second so that the viewer can see what's been written on here. Or no, we haven't shown it already. So what are we gonna do is we're gonna go here and we're gonna change the ghost effect by -10. Now as you can see, it just makes some kind of an animation and it shows up. So we're gonna switch the costume to 2. This is just the setup, and we switch the costume to 2 and we go here, and now we wait for 1 second because the Dad text is shown and we need the viewer to see it. Now after 1 second, we're gonna say next costume, which is when are you coming back. Now this when are you coming back is a bit overlapping with the ghosty Dad, so we're gonna make this smaller and we're gonna put that around to the right there. Yeah, you can play around with these. By the way, notice I'm doing this in the costumes and not here. So after this, we're gonna go to next costume. We wait 1 second right there, or let's say 2 seconds, and we're gonna go to the next costume, which is the Tears. So after we put next costume, the tears come up. But we don't want the tears to be here. We want the tears to be around there. So, oops, Control Z, and I will just place it such that it just goes there. There we go. Now we got the tiers right there. So what are we gonna do is we're gonna wait for, after that we're gonna wait for, let's say 0.7 seconds, and then we repeat 10 times. We change the y by -1, or let's just say -0.5 and 20 times. It's your wish, you can play around with these, and then we hide. So now let's see what happens. So it's the original animation being shown. We have to wait for 10 seconds, and the imposter comes up, he kills him, and then the sad thingy is shown, and then we need to see something here. So let's see. Oops, it's not shown. Why is that so? Oh, we need to broadcast cry, and I think we need to wait for 5 seconds right here. So let's see, waiting for 5 seconds works or not. Now let's see what happens. Oh, there is something wrong with the costumes right here. I think my calculation is wrong. So how many costumes we have right here? So we got 49, 103. What is 49 minus 103? What is 103 minus 49? It's 54. Yep, I have done my calculations wrong. I'm so sorry, I'm bad at maths. So it's actually 54. So now we have this. Let's see if it works right now. It should work. And yep, there we go. And the teardrops. So now we got our thing working fine. I think the coordinates are a bit wrong, so we'll just change the coordinates a bit right there. There we go. This is our new coordinates. And there we go. We got a working animation. So guys, the last thing what we'll do is we'll just add the thumbnail. So we'll just paint a new sprite, and we're gonna add the thumbnail. This is a thumbnail I made on my own. You can choose whatever thumbnail you want. I just grabbed this and the verses from internet, and the rest of the borders are done by me. You can play with these, and what I will do is I'm gonna set this to the middle, and let's call this thumbnail. I have no clue why is it called thumbnail. Anyways, so what are we gonna do here is we're gonna say when the green flag is clicked, we're gonna set the ghost effect to 100. So what this does is that when the green flag is clicked, it hides. But if you press this, they show up. This is because when you stop the script, the set ghost effect to 100 also gets stopped. So now it will be showing as it is, as ghost effect will be 0. So we'll show that and then we'll set the ghost effect to 0. So let's see our final result. So we wait for 10 seconds right here, and there we go, he dies. Yup, the black and white shows, and then we should get something right here. Yup, there we go. When are you coming back? And then tears. So guys, I'm gonna end this video here. If you like it, smash that like button and please subscribe to Lil Scratches. By the way guys, I also have another YouTube channel which is known as Two Teens, where me and my sister play Roblox, Among Us and other games. So check out Two Teens also. I'll put the links down in the description. So make sure to subscribe that channel also. By the ways guys, in the next video we will be adding the note. I'm so sorry we weren't able to add the note in this video. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.